Hello viewers, welcome back to the studio. Sorry, we get a little bit of technical difficulties, but due to wonderful technicians behind the camera, don't have for another problem. So, Mr. Organizing Secretary, if we just begin to talk about the increase in taxes, now we'll get a little bit of an issue.
Exactly. First, I want to tell plenty thank you. Like how we get to not talk now due to a technical problem, and then the natural it happen. The area where we stop, the taxes there, that was a key, the increments, and the new things how to only increment them. Like how new and things that we can put in place. Say before you, I think when we get agency where that them the interface with them more, or that area they therefore people for elaborate on them more because we don't come all the we need to go report because full day they can settle up just like how they do for our country. So we need to go in and let them call themselves say we can't take a benefit we afraid but we don't so we need to go down what's key. You see, but they don't put a lot of new tariff measures in place. Or they make people then find it difficult, and any measure they put in place, they don't get good measure they put in place. Since we APC go in opposition, when they kind of governance, any measure they put in place, it affect all the little commodities we deal with our country. It affect everything. What are key? It just like when they say fail, you church fail, everything is skyrocket. Now it just like what are key. Any little tool they put in place, like measure for puts increment, na problem at the country. Now make we reach where they can.
I guess you point to the tariff for me because since we import a lot of stuff, any tariff for the increase, everything else goes up. Everything. That's a direct relationship to the price.
Exactly. So to count it all, that tariff will make incremental. Not all the incremental one at the team. They count new additional charges then will make the country. And then nobody look for control at that time.
Okay, I can talk to Mr. Muktabi. Muktabi, one, you're a businessman, and also you're a person, head of a union, outside the Nigeria. How the increment in tariffs that don't affect you business personally? How you think that affect the country in terms of business and young people that really overseen at the union?
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. Despite the fact saying on union basis, Akaya under the ticket of APC Wataki branch, or as a trade unionist, a firebrand trade unionist in the country, of course, these changes of tariff don't cause immense negative impact at the markets outside there. Because as I tell you now, the things the way we produce, we be say not to import with the imported. Even done to an extent, don't make because of their encoded people within a village, don't even add because of the fear. Don't add the commodity like the palm oil, the rice, we will produce now, not to the imported rice.
You can look at locally produced.
The local produced goods, as I'm talking to you, they don't skyrocket at the market here. So like we need a kind of a problem a fixer presently in this country. If the way a manner how this country they go, will not get a problem fixer and economics is seizing economics where they will come change the narrative. Believe me, I tell you the next 5 years, if at all this aspect this government continue with the itself. Because the things they've done, even the number of beggars they we now within our markets, them social gathering, them populated places them. If you watch the country, the trajectory they go now, the number of even beggars in Ase don't increase. So that it tells you, they give you a negative signal, say the economy don't be in shambles. So if you ask me, of course, one of the great factors we make a country economy there as an economic student, we Sierra Leone lack a trade balance, right? A lack a trade balance in as much as we know the exports. Because we get a import-driven economy, and just the paper. And until or unless the country gets a trade balance, we are in the import and the export equal. Because in the economy now we call it trade balance. Or a situation we are in, we get the export is greater than the import, then the country they accept. So until we get a government where we will give you a trade balance, then Salon they move forward.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Muktabi. Waiting, Mr. try to explain to we, meaning the thing they want to produce in Salonia, will the same go abroad, and the things they want to buy abroad for face card, we need to try to explain to we see, now they get for be balanced, or we need for produce locally goods now, so for sell abroad more than wait for to go buy abroad and face card inside. Now me what I also try to explain to, and I believe to import and export. Mr. Chairman, let's come back to this reason why you guys are here today. Because as the chairman of this wonderful branch, una get an APC branch. So basically, una affiliated group of APC. You know, we get up towards election. The election is less than 5 months away. Una get the opportunity, don't sit down for this while, or just observe what they go on. So with all the flag bearers there now, we don't come out. We don't see some flag bearers, they don't come, they don't declare themselves. We don't see some flyers there. But that this branch they endorse, and why?
Oh, that's the key for this coming. We as a branch and the leadership of the branch very democratically disciplined.
Okay.
So we get a meeting a week and a half ago. We decided to say, you know what, it's about time we take a position as a branch as to who that we go choose for follow and support for the flag bearership ticket. We told him the word to the membership. We asked them for it. In fact, somebody from the table man, we give, I said, no. Let the membership then give with their own direction. As God will have it, each and every speaker of that meeting, they all come out and say, Dr. Samura Kamara should be the flag bearer who will support. Me being a democratic leader, I agree. The good part is I not only agree because they tell me so, but I also believe in what they tell me. That's Dr. Samura Kamara is this person. And I not only ask the why Dr. Samura, who that they want. I ask the reason why Dr. Samura Kamara. The things that we come up there were because of this trying period over there, the economic distress we see really suffer. You see, me consider myself a bit privileged. I use the word advisedly, privilege, because when I look at the situation out there, but even myself would be this privileged person. The pains I'm going through life, I can forget about my own pains. Yeah, look at those who are not see privilege and imagine what they are going through.
What they going through.
Mommy, this is like for every 10, 20 person when in a salon today, that's just like a one person behind the pillar for the support. So they 10, 20 people a day we need support. We don't get jobs, we don't get means of earning. They are going through something in this country. And because of that, we say the only way forward for Sierra Leone, we need to get somebody who is economically disciplined, it gets economic strategy for turn this situation around for winning the country.
And you think Dr. Samura Naina the person to do that?
Based on, history, based on what we will experience and see, I realize Dr. Samura gets a wealth of experience in economic management. And he gets a lot of economic discipline. Let me tell you for a fact, talking about flag bearers at APC, each and every flag bearer is a wonderful person. APC is so blessed. We are so blessed that we get so many wonderful leaders. Each and every flag bearer will come out for contest for the APC ticket. It's good, it's fine, it's capable. But in as much as they get the capable people, something, one or two can edge the other person.
Sure. Somebody must get to stand up. And at the end of the day, one person gets to get an.
Dr. Samura Kamara, he still forgets an edge, small, we make us say, you know what? With all these wonderful people, I think this man is the right person for solve the problem. We just don't want just an ordinary leader, but one an economically disciplined and experienced person. Because Sierra Leone is at a very major crossroad now, economically challenged.
Okay, thank you very
That's
much.
why we choose.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Let's go, Mr. Organizing Secretary, Mr. Sahid. Now, when I don't decide for choose or do the chairman, when I don't decide for endorse Dr. Samura Kamara. So, as you position as the organizing secretary, how you able to galvanize all these people for come together? Even people there, now the key. Where basically not necessarily say they are Dr. Samura Kamara, but they also APC, or even people that are also with public guys that they do on defense. How on your organization one do now for strengthening that, for build that fence, for being much more inclusive?
Mr. Wilson, I can tell you plenty of things in that particular question. First of all, Dr. Samura Kamara is blessed because the work of me, genocide organizing secretary of this global branch, led by Chairman Mr. DC Crowder, people like Maker, it therefore simple for me. Why? Because of the blessing and with Dr. Samura in past servicing at this country, it make it simple for people for see reason for supporter. So and people don't decide all along. Sierra Leone don't decide all along. Say Dr. Samura Kamara na the guy's person. Before we make this particular decision for support or for can declare officially or formally for Dr. Samura Kamara, now the membership, now Chairman Crowder not decide or take way for count to not talk say this now dictatorship leader will get now attacking branch. He asked every individual. I think we comrade now Mutali instead be fortunate for attend that particular meeting because I'm a very senior member of the APC attacking branch. Which Chairman Crowder they ask each and every one of we. Everybody talk say Dr. Samura Kamara. And they come to the question why or how again for be easy for the media organizing secretary for get our people together for see reason for support Dr. Samura Kamara, even to the extent for get our people we not even the APC for can see reason say no, even though we not the APC, but come 2023 June and Dr. Samura Kamara be the vote for the reason how they reach to why get for simple for. Some people the way Chairman Crowder be ask them, then we get some funny if we don't contribute people there. Then we get some funny response with the key. When Chairman Crowder talk say, hey, we are all also saying Dr. Samura Kamara because we know who Chairman will get. Then maybe no say Chairman Crowder say we don't say Dr. Samura Kamara like the best player. And not only best player, but 2-foot player. Because all the players they all good with their foot team. But Dr. Samura Kamara is a special player amongst them. And Chairman Crowder we know that. But not go ahead and just get that name they say that Chairman they look at don't talk to membership, you don't go to Dr. Samura Kamara. And I make it be asked war. Everybody say like this. At the same time, I begin ask them say, what are the reasons? They begin ask some local people there. I mean the least people there amongst we they ask them say, what are the reasons we gonna say Dr. Samura Kamara? One person will count one funny respond, one funny answer. They say well the reason we make decide for support Dr. Samura Kamara. Dr. Samura Kamara, they don't tell where they work in this country. If it be bad, they rebel, they Johnson, they wouldn't become. They not be encouraged for letting work them. Take Chijan Kabaka. If it be bad, Chijan Kabaka not be taken. We talk say, hey, they always work with them Johnson people. We don't want them. Work with NPR, so work with them. We don't want them. And as Kuma Sef Kam, former president, he said, he told the lie for work with Dr. Samura Kamara. He said so. What's no need for telling them if Dr. Samura Kamara a good policy or a bad policy? They don't say Dr. Samura Kamara. So almost of them are saying they just give similar example.
Okay.
Say Dr. Samura Kamara the right person for lots of
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Said.
So I'm not control that you know. So it can be very simple and easy for me, the organizing secretary, for go out to stand, for let people them seriously because myself pick some sense.
Okay.
How some people they respond to Chairman Crowder I pick sense and I know how me self for go about me organizing for Dr. Samura Kamara.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Organizing. Mr. Sekti, Clark, ask you quick. With your experience of working at the port, definitely challenges in at the port. You know, man, you're working for a long time. What does Dr. Samura has to do from your own angle, from your own advantage point, for if it's come ease back at the port, for let the country back become better small, because the port has a lot to do with how things that happen now at the outland, at the inland. Sorry.
Fine question. Who said this government can get it wrong? You when we go by the meeting and which chairman will talk, we introduce the senior advisor, when I'm Mr. T before now, or now the port authority over 34 years. Now this government can begin get it wrong. Well, I go take a square peg for put in a round hole. Now there are people that can start for fail. People in there, they don't get at their offices them. Well or fail with everything we get the expertise, the experience. If you come one day, you can pull people out of your office. Then the people don't even get the know-how, don't get the understanding, don't get the upstairs how to manage that office. What you go expect? You don't go expect productivity. So we believe say, come 2023, well, they pass so June 24. If it happens, say Dr. Samura Kamara will be the president when I want a hand for, we believe say all those things, they will be rectified.
Thank you very much. Look, Tabli,
Yes, sir.
I want to put a small port. You know what I mean? But I just want to ask you a quick question as the organizing secretary now for constituency 112. Before even you get this position, you work tirelessly. You've already done on social media. You know, it's not a secret that whenever there's an election, some people don't get for win, some people don't get for lose. That's just the reality. Yeah. Although with the APC, we say everybody win. So, as you position as the organizing secretary, waiting, because it's a very, very big, huge mantle. Waiting you get for do now for make sure say at the constituency level of 112, everybody stay together, because that's one of your own responsibility. Get everybody ready for the general elections.
Thank you very much, my moderator, for this program. Of course, an aside, I feel I just want to buttress or lend credence for the chairman and the secretary.
Please.
Before coming to the question proper, because primary motive of being here for Dr. Samura is endorsement. The question of why Dr. Samura, I just want to add the ingredients there before going further to the question. Why Dr. Samura? Because Sierra Leone is a defining moment, right? We are in, if we will not take the time for distinguish the leaders them or try for and pick good leaders them, definitely with the end na the dungeon. As a result of that, with the leadership of the Wataki branch, APC Wataki branch, led by Mr. Crowder, and he make a call, the meeting, a mammoth gathering meeting for CC. He seek the opinion of the subjects there. I will say that to me, why Dr. Samura? Simply because Dr. Samura Kamara get peculiar characteristics among others. Others, they're all clean, like what me chairman said. But Dr. Samura, as somebody we get similar academic discipline, development economics discipline, where he read from BSc. With that alone, that development and economic discipline where you get, be able to reform this country. Within a trickle of years, Sierra Leone will be stabilized economically. Because I know from waiting me read, you understand, with that kind of somebody, like a seasoned somebody, when he can, he transmits what he gets, that weight of experience he gets, he can transmit them to this country. Believe me, this country will be better off in terms of economy. And as somebody where I see say he got fearing. Sure. It's very modest in character, not to somebody who is an extrovert like the other flag bearers the way we know na the APC. He already say na me. With Dr. Samura Kamara, all the infrastructure of this country, from the time we start for work, with Momo till unto this time, the major infrastructure wey don take place in this country all pass through in leadership as somebody in one of the brain behind all the infrastructure there wey today Sierra Leone dey boast of. So if you say why Dr. Samura Kamara, this na the rationale behind why Watakibra, APC Watakibra, led by we leadership, Mr. Crowder, we thought and fit say, with all the flag bearer there, we just check them, we don't make a kind of diagnose them properly.
We don't vet them very well.
We don't vet them very well. Dr. Samura Kamara stand the test of time, of scrutiny, in terms of good leadership in this country. So now he make there. Then coming to with brother in point, why what are the reasons wetin Dr. Samura they can't do now Wataki for say Wataki problem solved. As an economic student, you get Bokuti there. One of the biggest problems we make this government fail. Then you get something like where we get that thing where exclusive order.
Okay.
Where there be the 001.
Executive
order 001 and call this government. Right? As an economist, there is no nation, no dey grow without giving concession to direct trade investors. Where they can terminate these concessions, where some of we happen for be the clear, duty-free concession for them company them. They lot of mining at the call where they make the Sierra Leone in GDP go up. As they come, what's are the target for cut their conscious of them. So with Dr. Samura Kamara as economics, I pretty believe the way it can, all the concessions there for attract direct trade investment. Now one of the things that we go make Wataki boom, where he give concession for direct trade investors. I believe say Wataki go sweet like that EBD.
All duty free will be lifted.
Duty free will be lifted. Then also the customs and excise department. I believe say doctor we get a wide experience of custom duty
For review.
I believe say they review the tariffs. We go make the basic thing there way we they use as Sierra Leoneans then it go reduce the tariff for them. So if you they say what are the things the way they I believe say me know the economics expert, the one and only economic expert we get at this country where it comes Pataki will be a thing of the past lecture.
And
So coming yes
no,
so,
go ahead.
so coming to me question proper we asked me for as a newly elected organizing secretary for Consensus 112. Of course, before Adikaya, we don't held a series of meetings, thank you talk, a thank you and reconciliation talk to the 4 words the way we get. Now Consensus 112 from what 395, what 396, what 397, and what 398. We don't meet with the aggrieved people. We don't get a face-to-face and they call even as an organizer we get the knowledge for bring people and come on board. We don't get a kind of a recommendation. We don't pass a resolution and a meeting, executive meeting say the aggrieved people therefore because the constitution give you the right for corrupt members.
Okay. Yeah.
So most of the one that we express interest for that for come work with we don't beg them for make them come on board. Because the party then at crossroad, like what the chairman said. We can only succeed 2023 when we all go in peace, we speak in one voice. But with divided mind, we no go. So as a result of that, when I win as organizing secretary of Consensus 112, I don't make sure say a form forum for all the organizing sectors in the world. Then from as now as I'm talking to you, we don't hold more than 2 or 3 meetings the way we say we map strategies for say the constituency able for run smooth come 2027 like edge over SRP.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mutabi. I should be say Fambo them. There's a Samura Kamara, the Minister of Finance, we Sierra Leone, we get the fastest growing economy, with Sierra Leone economy go by more than 23%. Also, if I remember right, when Sierra Leone people then very become naive or new to the NIA tax, when they just implemented, when there was so much confusion, Samura Kamara was part of the delegates who go sit down and try to explain to Sierra Leonean people the benefits of taxation. And now some of the taxation they and we don't see so able to do it for we reward them and we use the money being used wisely. So for Carl round up this very, very fruitful conversation, Mr. Chairman Calder, I don't know if you get your last word for say. In terms of probably, I want to let you watch the point say, there's so much going on within the APC. I don't know piece of advice you will give other members there for let all come together and then move forward.
Well, let me tell you something. Amongst the flag bearers, I think I talked to somebody just to Africa. I get personal friends, I get bosom friends, I get people who I love. But when it comes to national interest, single interest, me love, me relationship, it comes secondary. It's about saloon force. Yeah? Then we can now, after I don't think saloon, think back APC. Waiting will make salon benefit. Now for there, APC take government again. And waiting will make we get the best success. Now for there, we get my like Samura in charge of the APC government. So what appeal to me, next step. These are our wonderful flag bearers. There is nothing wrong in contesting for the flag bearership. They have the right to. But you know what? Unfortunately for me, I use the word unfortunately advisedly because we not get a privilege of time in our favor. We already get a candidate that is well marketed. Dr. Samura Kamara came as a candidate in 2017. He was virtually unknown, as people say. They're Sabiam, they know me Sabiam. But even though they're not Sabiam, he secured over 48% at the pool. Somebody they don't know. But now is it known? Oh yes. Nobody no question it. So the name Samura Kamara is a household name that everybody will say hello to me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
That's my easy one for Google and Samura.
Thank you very much again, well said. Mr. Secretary, what are your last word to people there in terms of Dr. Samura Kamara, in terms of the APC party?
First of all, that question you asked, so let God bless you for that question because if we look for personal ego, like me personally, I'm not for there. To the family background, the chairman were there, the organizing secretary, because me over there also presently, if I can talk in my family aspect, the can be say initially I'm not for there. Me na the smaller brother of Honorable Michael Masan. But thank God, and in a man self will believe God. He can always talk and say, power na Almighty and I eat. So if I'm look for that day, I'm not for there. I get an entity you I believe. We are between that day. The mandate will be just where the branch give me through the support of a chairman. If they ask their entire membership, we don't do more, no coerce anybody. Upon meeting I don't get. The chairman come, he asks everybody gets in all entire opinion. Everybody endorsing Samura Kamara. If me, when I the secretary, wait for support me chairman, they say follow Kaya. If I become absent and not there, so I feel to say I betray APC, then I betray the branch. So I believe say me own message will be to say what forgive people. Me chairman already don't say everything. This man. After we come out na Makeni, plenty people normally expect say now they choose one. When they choose them, everybody we go lost election. Dr. Samura Kamara, we saw people there. Or anybody talk to you, but twinkle of an eye, they are back as slave traders. They change the entire surface. What you can begin now? The full sheet. Sabia. You know, cotton, you know, cut fruit. You know all these things they are. They come. They go to me, chairman, and say, this man not be Sabia. 2018, he man give you over 48%. But why now? So what me go advise and what I go send to the entire universe, let Paddy go talk to Paddy, uncle go talk to uncle, auntie go talk to auntie, brother go talk to brother. Say this, don't put family aside. Let we all support Dr. Samura Kamara for let's salvage the situation of this country.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sisi. You don't put and say, Mr. Sisi, very, very much don't talk and say. At the end of the day, we still have need for talk to ourselves. brother need for talk to brother, auntie need for talk to auntie, uncle need for talk, and I also get for convince yourself. And to be honest, we always waiting to go on at the country, you know. But Mr. Organizing Secretary, let's give your last word, sir.
Yes, I want to tell this platform plenty thank you. You know, last word it will be very short because first we get the year passy again plenty. Yeah.
Now, it's me a big passy. Yes, I get plenty.
So if chairman we grounded with the issue, both the APC Wataki branch and the county, then issues about who surrounding Dr. Samura Kamara. If we don't get a chance for them first talk, I feel say we don't limit with speech.
Yeah.
You see, so me. I want to tell people for like how we sex don't talk. They will talk to yourself. The flag there, like me, when they see me, people are having plenty for APC. We don't deal with plenty people where we dey try to aspire for this particular flag bearership. We don't move with them by the length and breadth of this country. We don't work out them. And when I don't say they will watch on this platform, they will see, they will say, this man not going notice, so he just go. Now people are nice to me. People away who they like family, who they move everywhere for APC. But because of we don't want to punish this country, me genocide because of I don't want to let Salon continue for going at the worst stage. Because of me genocide, I don't want to let APC continue for day in opposition. The person where God now choose, not so we choose them, not so chairman choose them. Because they see God in Baraka, also secretary, God in Baraka, in blessing, in Bokupa Dr. Samura. Dr. Samura, now a person, we are a soft-spoken person. Now a person, we very polite. He don't do a lot for this country. He don't sell himself a lot in history, in background. He no need for talk much about himself. When see we look, we don't do several people what they call we say if we not there within the midst, they always feel vulnerable. They get high respect for we. They want to there around them at all time. They're very nice to we. But they beg una for God. We should all the goodness one they count to we. When Dr. Samuel not get goodness, but because of Salon, because of APC, that make we left una. We so can support her. There, they beg una don't come over flag bearer because Mr. Sef can come over flag bearer qualify. Me chairman qualify. But una be don't come over flag bearer. Una be don't talk to una be don't vex for Dr. Samura. There this time around, and not calm down, not be very polite to each other, not see reason, not follow what God don't choose. Not follow the leader who God don't choose Dr. Samura Kamara. No get victory, no pull Salon. Like how while we brother, without Salon brother, we out. We can talk say this is a Toenke. I'm not calling him, but I call us people who know tell me. All that they fight to. They are not pull Salon for this Toenke stage. All the campus.
Thank you very much, Mr. Secretary.
This Samura Kamara not get victory. Come 2020, let Salon be a better place for everybody for me.
Thank you very much. Mr. Mutabli, I want to give now the platform, let yourself round them up and give you talk to people. Let me give you last word, sir.
Okay, to my listeners, the outside there or viewers, my last word for this program, as somebody who don't work in Wataki for a long standing year during APC, I want for Plato now today officially as a member of Wataki branch, APC Wataki branch.
Senior member.
We there as a senior member. We there for can officially today declare Dr. Samura Kamara as the next flag bearer and president of Sierra Leone come 2023. So me people would they ask kindly for me to join me in support or in solidarity to this movement because Wataki branch through the firebrand leadership of Mr. Kauda will not be left no stone unturned come 2023 for CCA Dr. Samura Kamara by God in power. Inshallah, go on a state house come 2020. This will be the last word.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mutabli. Me, from the office of the Samura Kamara movement. Is that what you said? Samura Kamara movement is every by.
Yes.
I just want to take this opportunity for thank the APC Mataki branch for when I come up to this decision. And I say it was a well thought. Nobody know Kohasuna, no Nasidom, and make this decision and on cancel it. So we just want to thank you very, very much for take time out for a busy schedule them on a so and can't try to explain to viewers them, to listeners them all over the world for why make una decide to come endorse Dr. Samura Kamara. We pray to the God who deserves say Dr. Samura Kamara come this year, June 24th. He's going to be the next president of the Republic of South Africa. Again, once more, Mr. Chairman, thank you. You guys are always welcome to the studio. Whenever I want to make time, Mr. Secretary, Mr. Organizing, I'm always welcome. As Mrs. B brother, he always there. So I know we say welcome. He always there.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Okay, guys, I want to thank you very much. Thank you.
Rest with the buy 3,500 for corporate and with the buy 15,000. They buy 5 liters for that full money. No problem. Can my people will suffer right now? They will suffer. Mama will suffer. Samura Kamara for that. Samura Kamara is a Kenema. Samura Kamara is a Kalang. Samura Kamara is a Kono. Samura Kamara. Mina Ibrahim Yaya Bendo. Mina Bombo Shabro Bobo. We say Mother be born, Ademi born. But 50 or something no do they. Mother be no do nothing we say born. Nothing no do they. So now we don't do Samura Kamara. After God and Abina Samura Kamara now.